Now, a band that you most certainly probably wouldn't have heard of, Four Stroke Baron.
Nope.
And their album, or rather split EP, I guess you'd call it, MONOQUEEN.
MONOQUEEN.
This album is absolutely insane, but brilliant, right? Kind of, if you were to picture in your head like an avant-garde psychedelic Torch. Do you know the band Torch?
Yes, I do know Torch.
Yes. Kind of, weird. The best way I can describe this album is kind of weird atmospheric electro prog stoner metal. I know, to try and take that in, right?
I'm getting stoned right now.
It's just as mental as my description suggests, right? You have one half of the album is covers of pop tunes, but they have made a conscious effort to make them as messed up and as discordant as possible, right? They've down-pitched vocals in some instances. They've added weird, glitchy electronic elements, very dissonant kind of playing off the guitar lines, and the other half is re-recordings from their debut album, which is a lot more straight-edged kind of stoner metal, but again, very atmospheric, very creative. That's what I love about this album. It's creation coming out your ears, you know? And great stuff. So the covers include Why a Bitch Gotta Lie by Death Grips, Lungs by Churches. Do you know the band Churches?
I know Churches, yeah.
With a V.
Yeah.
Me, Mr. Mustard by The Beatles.
Okay. Bit of straight out of left field, but
yeah, one of the weirder tracks on Abbey Road for sure. You know, probably wouldn't fly in this day and age. And the highlight for me by far, Broken Whiskey Glass by Post Malone.
Oh.
Now again, I've never heard the original of this one, but they have somehow turned this song into a stoner metal anthem. It has like a kind of refrain which is like, oh, and it builds and builds and builds with like drop tuned guitars and just
oh yeah.
I'm trying desperately not to use as much onomatopoeia as possible, but I can't help it sometimes. You know,
this album just chugs. It goes and it goes.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, Four Stroke Baron, MONOQUEEN, well worth checking out. Never even heard of them before going on to Mosh Talks, and just the wide-eyed kind of open-jawed kind of shock at what I was hearing. You know, it was akin to when I first heard of Imperial Triumphant for the first time.
Yeah.
But this band, if you like weird stuff, if you also like stoner metal, then this is definitely the album for you. This is absolutely one of the highlights of my day yesterday was listening to that.
Yeah. Just a shout out to Scurvy, Shadow of Intent. Yeah, amazing band. Love them so much.
Now, Shadow of Intent, I always get mixed up with Slaughter to Prevail, right?
Yeah.
Slaughter to Prevail is the Russian guy who sounds like Satan.
That's with Alex Terrible, yeah.
That's right. Shadow of Intent, are they kind of more straight up metalcore?
No,
sort of
no, I'd say they're more melodic death metal sort of thing, but they kind of, I don't know, they kind of mix elements of melodic death metal with deathcore sort of thing, but a lot of their songs are very uniquely constructed, I'd say. Maybe that will be part of listen to this next week. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Shout out to Luke in the chat, by the way, from Mosh Talks.
Yeah.
So Four Stroke Baron, MONOQUEEN, brilliant album. Go and listen to it.